Sage's first change of Valorant's official release targeted her healing orb, and of course, her still very good wall. Let's start with the heal. The devs noted that the healing orb was being used too frequently and adjusted the cooldown period from 35 seconds to 45 seconds. Next, the wall would receive its first significant nerf, reducing the deploy duration from 40 seconds to 30 seconds and decreasing its hit points from 1000 to 800. The goal behind these wall changes was to reduce the wall's overall impact without completely gutting Sage's ability to stall. Instead of throwing it down whenever, players now had to think carefully about timing. Use it too early and enemies could just wait it out. Use it too late and risk not getting value. It introduced a clear trade-off that rewarded smart play. Just 7 days later, the wall received another nerf, making this the 6th wall nerf in a span of just a month and a half. This time, the range in which you could place the wall was halved, going from 20 meters to 10 meters. This was meant to discourage players from placing aggressive walls, as now they'd have to take more risk to place it. In turn, it also reduced Sage's ability to take control of neutral territory and encouraged players to reinforce areas of the map that they already controlled. While still powerful, these changes were enough to discourage players from picking her on certain maps like Ascent and Haven. Haven was too wide to make Sage work. Instead, in regions like NA, teams were now opting for more aggressive agents like Phoenix, Raze, or Reyna. In the last tournament of the patch, the Pop Flash Invitational, Sage's pick rate dropped significantly, moving to just 38%, while characters like Cypher and Omen were hovering around 90%. The multitude of nerfs had done their job, but with a significant amount of changes, was Sage over-nerfed at this point? Well, the devs thought she was still pretty strong, leading to further nerfs to every aspect of her kit except her ult. Let's start with the slow orb. The area of effect was reduced by 30% in hopes that players would be more wary of where they're throwing the orb rather than just hucking it into the choke and covering the entire thing. Her healing took a huge hit too. Instead of healing teammates for 100 HP, it now only healed for 60. Self-healing was even worse, healing 60 HP over 10 seconds, while teammates only took 5. It heavily disincentivized Sage players from taking self-heals. Lastly, her wall got a major overhaul. It would now spawn with 400 HP, then fortify to 800 after 3 seconds. This meant teams could break it early if they reacted fast enough. To balance the abundance of nerfs, Riot reduced the cost from 400 to 300 credits. But Sage's pick rate would continue to nosedive as players got better with Killjoy and Cypher's utility, substituting her wall and slow for nanoswarms and cages. At the AW Extreme Masters Asia Invitational, she hit an all-time low pick rate, just 6%, the lowest in the tournament. Some regions like Europe still gave her a little love, but overall, she was falling out of the meta. This marked what many consider the start of her downfall and quite possibly the weakest point in Sage's entire history.